The United Kingdom, the land of our forefathers. Today, the need for the gospel of Jesus Christ in the United Kingdom is great. With their godly heritage, the opportunity is greater than ever before to establish New Testament churches and to strengthen the things which remain. The United Kingdom is steeped in rich Christian heritage with faithful men of God. John Bunyan, while imprisoned for preaching the gospel, wrote Pilgrim's Progress. Homes of Christian faith all around the world were affected by the teachings found in this book about living the Christian life. It has been said that in England alone, every Christian home at one time had the Bible and Pilgrim's Progress. Charles Spurgeon, as the pastor of the Metropolitan Tabernacle in London, impacted thousands of lives with the gospel of Jesus Christ. His church grew to be one of the largest in the United Kingdom and was a model for Bible-believing churches everywhere. Today, his influence remains as his writings are read more than any pastor that has ever lived. Hudson Taylor, missionary from the United Kingdom, was called to China at the age of 21. He founded the China Inland Mission, and as a result, 125,000 Chinese came to know Christ in his lifetime. Hudson Taylor's commitment to God is an example to missionaries everywhere to surrender their all for the cause of Jesus Christ. As a result of strong Christian homes, evangelistic churches, and mission-minded hearts, the United Kingdom had a strong foundation of Christian heritage. As time passed, this great heritage faded into the background of the lives of the British people. Many hearts grew cold and hard to the gospel of Christ. Churches began to close, and people of the United Kingdom turned their eyes away from God. The Bible says in 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." Today, churches are being converted into apartments, pubs, and mosques. 35 churches in England close every 2 weeks. The British people are seeking answers through education with the teaching of human reasoning and philosophy in premier universities such as Oxford and Cambridge. Many are searching for the truth only to be deceived by false doctrines such as Islam. Today, only 15% of people in the United Kingdom attend church at least once a month. With the increase of violence among youth, the heritage that remains is fading further into the background. The need for the gospel is evident today more than ever. The United Kingdom has a foundation of a strong Christian heritage. In the words of Nehemiah, let us rise up and build. The heritage that remains must be strengthened. Jesus Christ must be passed on to the next generation. New Testament churches must be established. Who will go and help strengthen the heritage that remains? Who will tell the next generation the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ? God has prepared the Mullins family to go to the United Kingdom. They're being sent out of their local church, the Buffalo Ridge Baptist Church in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Hello, my name is Jody Jenkins. I'm pastor of Buffalo Ridge Baptist Church in Gray, Tennessee. It is certainly my privilege to highly recommend to you this young couple, Levi and Brittany Mullins. They are members of our church, and I count it an honor and privilege to be their pastor. I've known this young couple ever since they've been dating, and both of them have obviously shown a heart for the Lord and His work, and they're so tender with the Lord's will and His call upon their life, and they both feel like the Lord is calling them to the United Kingdom, which all of us know that is a very needy place in need of the gospel of Jesus Christ. So I just want you to know that as their pastor, we are obviously heavily supporting them, and I would encourage you and your church family to pray about taking this young couple on to be part of your missionary family. We do believe that the Lord is going to use them in a great way, and trusting God to do those things.
In 2011, Levi graduated from Crown College with his Master of Ministry. He spent part of his time training at Crown UK in Birmingham, England. Alongside Pastor James Zinker and many others, Levi saw Beaches Road Baptist Chapel grow from an empty building to a thriving local New Testament church. Brittany also graduated from Crown with her bachelor's in education. During her time at Crown College, she completed her training in American Sign Language. They plan to use this preparation as a tool to reach the deaf, who are nearly an unreached people with the gospel in the United Kingdom. In 2011, Levi and Brittany traveled to England. They worked in an evangelistic Sunday school at Beaches Road Baptist Chapel, helping to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Join with the Mullins family in prayer as they establish New Testament churches and strengthen the things that remain.
19,000 church buildings have already been sold and closed and done away with in that wonderful country for which the gospel came to us. 19,000. And there are churches everywhere with buildings and facilities with a handful of people still holding on by the grace of God, just praying for someone to come and strengthen their hands, to strengthen the things that remain, and of course to start more New Testament churches. And I'm thrilled that Levi and Brittany Mullins are going. They're going to do a great job. They're two of the finest young people God's ever sent our way. They have not only come to train, they have prepared in every imaginable way to teach and preach the Bible. Brittany is standing out in a spectacular way dealing with the deaf. She will introduce a certain arm of ministry there that desperately needs to be introduced to get the gospel to the deaf and hard of hearing people. I want you to pray for them. I want you to support them. I want you to stand with them. They will be people that you'll be happy not only now but in eternity to say, I had a part in their ministry. And so here at the Temple Baptist Church in Crown College, as the pastor of the church and president of the college, we're engaged. We're committed. God has put us there. He's proven himself again and again. Brother James Zinker is the lead man there for the work that God has given us. And Derek Moreland and many others are there. And they can be helped and encouraged by others coming like Levi and Brittany. You'll be happy you've done what you're doing in supporting these people. Get on board, and may the Lord use you in a mighty way.
In the words of Paul in Romans 13, the night is far spent. Now it is high time to awake out of sleep. With the rise of Islam, human reasoning, and the increase of violence in the United Kingdom, now is the greatest opportunity to go with the gospel of Jesus Christ. In the words of Charles Spurgeon, our one aim is to win souls, and this we are not to talk about, but do in the power of God. Focused on 10 regions of England, we plan to plant New Testament churches in each of these regions by the year 2020. With Beaches Road Baptist Chapel and Oxford Baptist Chapel already established, our goal is well on its way to being met. As churches are established, nationals will be trained, and a Christian heritage will be strengthened. Please pray as we go in the power of God with the gospel of Jesus Christ.